Hey everyone, welcome back to the Devil May Cry 5 playthrough. We're in part 6, heading into mission 6. Fitting, wouldn't you say?
So, Nico, what have you got next for us now with that smirky smile of yours?
Better not be a sweet surrender point 2.
Tomboy? What?
This increases your attack power significantly.
Buster on?
Oh yes! This is the good shit! This is essentially your replacement for the Devil Bringer. Remember, the grab attacks Nero can do. The Buster Arm is that, essentially. Now the Wire Snatch now reaches farther. Yeah, there's the enemy step, but I don't have enough. Well, I think I'm going for other stuff first.
Yeah.
And I did check the move list for DMC4. The pause combo where the last hit is the pause is in it, but it looks no different from just regular slash. It's really lazy, actually.
Yeah.
But in this one, they changed the animation for it, so it's like Nero just full on
Yeah, they put more
slamming it into the ground.
To say this is a different combo.
How do you suppose that Nico gets an income on this?
Nero.
She sells them to Nero.
Yeah, she said cash first. What was it? All the little objects I collected for your pet project don't amount to anything or something. Oh, your quality control sucks ass, and you know that. Maybe don't let the demons smack you around so much.
No, she says good choice. No, that's a great choice.
Oh, wow, Luigi, good choice. No, good choice. I'm the good choice.
Acceptable substitutions.
Now, Tomboy, I forgot about it. Exploit. Oh, Buster Armor is very expensive, by the way, because of how powerful it is, so
Yeah.
buy it sparingly. It's also really fragile.
What do you mean? What, you can't use it all that often?
Well, the description for it says it's fragile. You can use it infinite times, but again, it's because of how... You know, when you remember like Nero's grab animation in DMC4 where he just sort of raises his fist up to do the grab? That's the same attack he does here, but there is a good amount of recovery on it. So if you get hit during that, or in the middle of it, your Buster Arm Devil Breaker's going bye-bye.
And just for shits and giggles, just put the sweet surrender in your inventory.
Nero just immediately throws it in the bin. I don't need that disgusting thing.
It's like, wait, really, Nico?
Do you think it was
I still
Nico?
remember the look on Andrew's face when we saw what it was actually
I know
doing.
what you're about to ask. Yeah, she knew about Kiria and Nero.
Yeah.
She made Sweet Surrender specifically for her.
Yeah, I think in
you've-
its description or in its like database part, it actually makes comments like, "Yeah, Curie, you'll love it." It's just like,
Yeah, here's
Nico,
Tomboy.
why?
Here's Tomboy. Tomboy increases the amount of damage you deal, but you can no longer lock on to enemies with your attacks. You must manually aim it with the left analog stick and R1, the lock on.
And your
Which-
attacks are basically like in max succeed all the time.
Yeah.
Well, judging from how you described that, I can assume it's a pain in the arse.
Here's the thing though, when you activate it, Nero does a sort of animation where he overloads both the Blue Rose and the Red Queen, and he goes, alright! And then from that point on, your attacks deal more damage. And when you're on the ground, he'll pull out blue, he'll be stuck in place when you're using the Blue Rose. And think of it as like Barry's Magnum at that point.
There's another missed opportunity they could have put in as for a Devil Breaker. Liquid Snake's arm.
Well, we're not associated with Konami.
Yeah. It's
Fuck
just like,
Konami.
yeah, it's just like, that sounds like it could be a
Well,
lawsuit.
not really Konami, but Kojima.
Barely even noticed. You know, you should go do your thing. I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, by standing there staring at a lady all day long.
I think it's implied that Nico does have some sort of attraction to Lady, or something like that. It's very subtle though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember what Gilgamesh was doing, rampaging in Mission 5? Now
So-
we're going to get to see what happens.
So you're on top of this time. Okay.
This is a very short mission, by the way, it's just a boss fight.
This is the shortest mission in the game.
One of them. In the grand scheme of things, this mission doesn't really add anything. It's kind of a filler mission in a way, actually. It's really easy to cheese on Hell in Hell, though.
It's
Now,
like
see the knot brain on the top there? That's your target. But in order to bring it out, you gotta weaken Gilgamesh and bring it to its knees, essentially.
we've got to have 20 missions. I don't care how bad it is. We've got to have 20.
I think they've had 20 since, I want to say 2? I don't remember if 2 had exactly 20, but I know for a fact it's been that way since 3. those
that kind
tendrils
of
up
throws you
there.
off though, because when it says punchline 4, I thought when I first tried the
You have
depth.
4 punchlines.
That's what I thought. I thought you had 4 punchlines, then you go to the next one. I didn't realize. Oh, that's each of the
That's
arms.
So your first targets, in order to weaken Gilgamesh, are the bulbs on the very tips of his feet. Watch out though, the fucker will try and crush you with his body weight. When he does that, you get an opening at the knot brain. Be careful though, like he'll send out spikes on the top of it. Like you'll know it's coming when you see a bunch of bubbling on the surface area.
Oh, but he hides
jump
that way,
around.
so
Yeah. Now those tendrils on the top there, they will reach out to slash at you if you get close enough as well. So watch for it.
the fuck is that on its tail? Is that an upside down beak?
I don't know. I think it's just a tail.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can stab at you with it though. If it does, I haven't seen that move.
I knew it was.
Like this mission's so easy. Like you can actually just cheese the hell out of this by just using color up, you know, the not to charge shots non-stop, and that will eventually defeat it, and you'll get your no damage bonus easily on Hell and Hell. Yeah, as you just saw there, if you combine air hike with the air taunt, triple jump, and it's glorious. Because you can get so much height as Nero. The air maneuverability in general is just jacked up to 11 in this game. And even more so when we get to Dante. You can also grab onto the tendrils as well, but there's risk versus reward.
Yeah.
If it will start sending out a projectile, a spinning blade sort of thing later, actually, so you gotta be ready to avoid that.
I just did that.
Okay.
I think you can parry or deflect it. When you grab on, once you weaken one of the bulbs on its legs, if you grab onto that with the wire snatch, it'll shoot you right up to the top. Yeah, you see all that bubbling? Here comes spikes.
Oh, you're just cheesing it, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, it's air taunt. It gets me extra height. I might as well. I do take a cheap hit out of here. I think it's coming actually. I do get hit by one projectile, and remember that much. But for the most part, you can cheese it in certain ways. Yeah, right there.
Down you go.
It fired the projectile in the direction I was going to be when it finished it. I hate that. Damn it. Oddly small amount of damage considering. Like on Devil Hunter, actually, there are quite a few attacks that don't deal anywhere near as much damage as you think they do. But once you hit Son of Sparta and above, you cannot afford to half-ass it at all. Like this game on Son of Sparta and above will kick your ass. Devil Hunter is pretty much it's just a breeze the whole way through. You can relax and enjoy it. But Son of Sparta and above, you gotta bring your A game. Now you can use the Buster Arm as well on it there. If it's weakened sufficiently enough, player Nero will just like start punching it essentially, I believe.
Yeah.
Either that or kick it. And the Buster Arm grabs deal a lot of damage. They're the breakage attack, you know, the one where you hold circle until it flashes and the attack destroys it because it's so powerful. The breakage for the Buster Arm, it's the grab attacks, but they are the damage on them is inflated to a degree where they are easily the strongest attacks in the game. It is ridiculous how much damage a breakage Buster Arm attack can do.
Oh, there's V.
What are you doing down there?
Hi, little chickie.
You didn't think you did that all by yourself, did you?
Oh, fuck you.
You know, I bet you taste like chicken.
You ungrateful son. I'll leave this beast to you.
Yeah, see you later, little chickie.
I must press on.
I'll catch you later, Kylo Ren. Wait, what? Who the hell's Kylo Ren? Why do I know that?
You don't want to know that.
You hear Palpatine saying that off screen? Oh, man.
So that cutscene, is that cutscene always going to happen, or does it have to happen when the creature
I think it
lands
only
on-
happens if you sufficiently weaken Gilgamesh in order enough to slam into the ground here. And you know you pulled it off because like it'll say to the left, the DMC crew. That's what shows up if you're playing offline with the cameo system.
Now, you two obviously have more experience in the series than me. Would you see if Devil May Cry 6 gets announced and then they make it a co-op story? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah. I want a DLC upgrade first for DMC 5. It would make no sense to not do one considering how well the game's done. And there's still so much stuff that there's a possibility for Bloody Palace Online co-op because files were found in the Steam version of the game for an online Bloody Palace. But to this day, nothing has been announced, and honestly it starts to piss me off because there's so much missed potential there. Like, they've stated that the development for this game is finished, but I don't buy that. I think they're waiting for the right time to add a certain character playable. Like, who knows? Man, like, who knows? The Game Awards are next month, but with how many duds we've had this year for hopes of announcements, I'm not getting my hopes up just yet. We might get Remake 3 before the inevitable
Well,
DLC upgrade.
I would imagine so, because Resident Evil is more popular than Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Oh man. DLC 5 is popular, but I don't think it gets in. Like, I think Resident Evil's always going to outshine it in terms of sheer popularity. Because Resident Evil came before Devil May Cry.
Yo, ladies away. Got any questions for her? Better make it
Yeah,
nice.
I bitch slapped her face really hard. She got up.
We can use that. Pick it up.
Like, look at the size of the Buster arm. It's ridiculous. Nico states that it's in the bios for it that it's easily the most difficult Devil Breaker she's ever made. Because she's trying to recreate the power Nero had before, which was already immense to begin with.
Right, okay.
Because of a certain asshole, he lost it. So there we have it. Another S rank. Again, this is a full S rank run for Devil Hunter mode.
Yeah.
Anyway, good fucking luck. S rank in hell. You're going to need it. There are multiple ways you can choose a lot of missions, but for the most part,
Look, she can put her name in English and Japanese on the window.
Yeah. You're assuming that's her name in Japanese.
man, your ego is so big, Nico. 15th of June.
She was captured. I remember that.
That's Kate Higgins, by the way, voicing lady, returning from Devil May Cry 4
Dante.
Special Edition. I know Kate Higgins is the voice of Sakura from Naruto and IF from Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Yeah, no. We're just waiting on you.
Did Nico tell you to bring something back?
Well, I already got something to her after she kept playing around with me. Had to pick up God knows how much stuff. I love the way she was toying with Nero. Not that one. Come on, make up your fucking mind.
I found these. If they're of any use to you, they're yours.
Oh, come on. Why do you find all the good shit?
Really awesome out of this.
I don't know if I do show it off, but the breakage attack for Gerbera is what can only be described as a Kamehameha from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And when sometimes when you activate it, Nero goes, "Let's give him a little taste of the good shit." It's one of the most hype phrases in the game. It's so awesome. Now here's our first mission where you can actually do co-op. That's if you are lucky enough to get matched up with someone playing. Because by now the population of public players has died down a little bit, but because it's DMC5, it's still really popular. But there aren't anywhere near as many players playing as when it launched.
You were just told to get some rest?
Well, we need to make a path. So
Oh,
start.
shut up, Nico. Let her rest.
Come on, get up.
This right here is really tasteless and childish. I don't like this at all.
That's good for digging.
Oh.
That's not that wasn't necessary at all.
Fan service!
Again, I hate that. I don't like that at all. They just shoehorn
which one
fan
do you go
service
for
in
your
there.
first one to this?
What do you think?
And someone's gonna
Shocker.
go, and someone's gonna say to you, "Oh, Stephen, you don't appreciate female body."
No. I can explain. Lelouch v Britannia forced me to. I command you. Pick Nero. Because it's the same voice. Antonio Voss. By the way, for if you,
Wouldn't that be an interesting twist? Nero's an alternate universe
Lelouch.
version of Lelouch.
if any of you who are watching this have not seen it, go watch Code Geass. It's one of the best anime I've ever seen of all time. Rawhide. This enables you to use
And ragtime.
Ragtime is so broken, by the way. Rawhide is it's think of it as a rodeo, like a cowboy rodeo whip in a way. Where the breakage attack for Rawhide, you grab one enemy and just twirl them all over the place, hitting any enemy surrounding you, then slam them into the ground.
Just like a whip-like arm. Are you trying to be a Belmont?
Simon Belmont, Simon and Richter have got nothing on me.
How many arms are there total in there in the game?
Quite a few. There is one that I don't get to show off in this playthrough because it was released for free after I finished recording. Monkey Business, where it's Helter Skelter but with bananas.
Well, what, your attacks are
Everything was-
for bananas?
No, the Helter Skelter, the drill. Only it's just a whole bunch of bananas on it instead.
Just might as well have some potassium, motherfucker.
Everything we say is being bananas.
No, JonTron comes out of nowhere. What would we look like? Some sort of ape man? Huh, that's funny. If me ape, why me kill for banana?
I love that Red Dwarf Series 8 joke with the bananas.
So, what costume is this?
This is EX Color 2. There's your grab attack with the Buster Arm. As you saw, it functions exactly the same as the Devil Bringer from the DMC4. But in order to use it on the stronger enemies, you have to stagger them first. You can use it on regular mooks like this new asshole here, Riot. There'll be one if you don't get rid of him quickly.
I predict a riot. I predict a riot.
That's my point. They like to throw multiple of them at you as well. They're
Now,
essentially the replacements for the blades in this game.
now, you mentioned before this is a mission, as I saw at the beginning, that you could choose between Dante or V. Are you going to do both?
Dante?
No, sorry, Nero, sorry. It's
Your mind doesn't function properly.
Yeah. Probably because I'm just woken up. But anyway, you could choose between Nero and V. Do you have to do both in order to 100% the game?
No, in order to get the S rank trophy, you only have to do once. So you only have to do this once on Hell and Hell. But I did it twice. I have S ranks for everything. I have a full 100% save file, all S ranks, all difficulties, all characters, all different branching paths for me.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Here's your prize, a cookie.
And a very rare platinum. This is the hardest platinum in the series, by the way. As you saw there,
far, at least.
you can fucking whack the shit out of the Sin Scissors with a Buster Arm if you weaken them enough.
So are we going to see both perspectives for this playthrough?
No, just Nero. I only show one of the pathways when it comes to these multiple choice missions. I think there's only like 3 in the game. But if you get matched up with someone at the start of the mission, they will be on the other side of the fence that I was separated from them by. Fighting enemies.
It's good to know that the emergency exit door lights are still working despite how shit the world is now.
Yeah, again, one of my only few gripes with this game is the level design. Again, we're just running through like destroyed areas.
It looks
Not
like we're
much
in
to
an an abandoned underground rail station now.
Yeah.
Like my favorite, for sheer atmosphere, I think Red Grave was my favorite area. Like at the start of the game.
No, we go through this and then he goes down to where it's underground and then he just happens to bump into Leon and Helena.
And he accidentally kills Leon in the middle of a of a battle.
No, he sets off a train to kill demons and the train goes off to another dimension and ends up in RE6's world and then that becomes their QTE.
I'm trying to remember, what was the breakage attack for Tomboy?
Tomboy!
Damn it. The Devil Breaker that increases your strength, but you disables your lock on. Now those little those pods that you see there, they'll spawn enemies.
Yeah.
They do stop spawning enemies eventually, but it's best to get rid of them.
I take it that
quickly.
move there you just did with the Buster Arm.
Yeah,
it's
that's your
unique.
grab from Devil May Cry 4. Because a certain asshole Nero's lost the original Devil Bringer, so he has to make do with a recreation by Nico.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, asshole!
It's like he went from magic to robotics. Must be feeling weird having a robotic limb that's like that.
Yeah, because he lost the Devil Bringer, he felt so powerless as well.
Yeah, but he wasn't exactly thrilled with the Devil Bringer. I mean, it was a handy battle tool, but at the same time, he did take steps to hide
At the end of Devil May Cry 4, he'd learned to accept it.
Aye. But at the same time, that was his journey.
Yeah. Hey, where are you going? Give me my red orbs, asshole! Oh, yeah, right there, you see the last hit, the pause of the last hit. That he just slams the Red Queen right into them, full force. It's awesome.
And how the sword does not crack, I have no idea.
It's a video game.
Yeah, that and if you want to do it, Nico's just like, yeah, you'd have to have beyond human strength to use this thing because it's been modified so heavily.
Yeah, the pause combo for the last hit being the pause. It's melee, 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 pause. The last hit needs to be
Oh,
pause.
can you imagine that with all these posters, one of them just happens to be the reboot?
No. And then you can imagine if you could destroy it. The poster.
Well, they could have had like on a Dante mission, it's just he walks past and he's like, "The hell is this?"
What the? No, the DMC4. What the hell is this? And he's looking at the Dante poster.
Or just to reference it, he zooms in on the poster. Not in a million years.
You say that. This game does reference that at one point. They thought of everything with this game.
Would you? Now, I know you didn't like the reboot in terms of story and characters, but did you like the idea that they did at least acknowledge it?
Yeah, as a history lesson that we should never repeat.
Story and character-wise, yes, but gameplay-wise,
Gameplay was alright. But when it first came out, it was less refined than DMC4, which makes no fucking sense because it came out after DMC4. And
but you would still say the definition version.
Definitive version
Definitive-
fixes quite a few issues. Like the fucking color-coded enemies. What the hell were they thinking with that bullshit? Yes, color-coded enemies in a Devil May Cry game. Yeah, it's about as disgusting as you think it is.
Didn't they remove auto-aim as well?
Lock-on wasn't in the original.
Lock-on wasn't in the original.
There were color-coded enemies in the original. They're still in Definitive Edition, but you can damage them with any weapon.
Oh, right.
If you attempted to, in the original, if you attempted to hit them with the wrong weapon, they just repelled your attack and it did fuck all. Devil Trigger also sucked ass in the Dante's game.
Oh, because it just lifted enemies in the air. And
Yeah, and it actually made it harder to actually fight them efficiently. And it didn't last anywhere near as long as it does in the actual mainline games. Which was another big problem. It took forever to build up, and it was just completely fucking useless. Which was sad because Devil, as you guys know by now, if you've seen the other playthroughs, I fucking love the Devil Trigger. It's like one of the best instant power-up mechanics I've ever seen in a video game. Just instant satisfaction.
It's total satisfaction indeed.
Yep.
According to you, anyway.
You just press one button and you go insane, just destroying everything.
Sorry, that was a bit visual fucking me up. That green thing. I thought that was green water leaking for the wall. I didn't realize it was a green orb.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go wild here. I remember this being one of the fights I did.
That's like what was it? Matt says like I thought I saw blood spatter, but it was a fire extinguisher.
What? What playthrough was that?
I can't mind, but I can't mind. But he did say that. It's like
Probably a Resident Evil playthrough.
blood spatter, but it's a fire extinguisher.
Oh yeah. Now that I have Air Hike and Caliber, the Hellbats are nowhere near as fucking annoying.
Is there any real significance of you pulling the hood up?
Ton. And it only goes down, I think, if you do a side roll where Nero actually rolls or gets hit. So it's a case of how long can you go without the hood going down in a way. Oh yeah, I think I did my first jump cancel there off of the Clifod route. Smoking sexy style! I love how that announcer gets so hyped when you reach that.
Imagine, do you think they'll ever get to it? Is there such thing as a quadruple S rank?
No.
Or triples max?
There is a move Dante can get with a certain ability later on. It's called Quadruple S, I think, but it works a lot. But you don't actually reach 4 S's.
Well,
It's just an ability you need Smoking Sexy Style to activate.
Then again, they are using Japanese rankings for this because like S is higher than A, and then I think it's X is higher
No, I
than
think
S.
I think it's universal for this game actually.
No, the ranking system is Japanese
Oh.
because you've got E, D, C, B, A, and then you go S.
I love how fun little fact, if you tap the gun button attack there, you can just utterly destroy him by shooting him over and over and over. And the Buster Breakage attack, it's that attack, but he shoots out even more projectiles. It's like, Jesus, Nero, you've already killed the fucker.
Stop, he's already dead.
Even like when you're doing that execution gunshot to that Scythe guy, Nero's all like, now you die! Like, he's so into it. It's like, Jesus, Nero, he embraces these shoot electricity at you. They're not much of a problem now, but they're at their most dangerous on Hell in Hell.
Your enemy here is the escalators.
Yeah, fuck this. I just head up because it's really awkward to fight a Sin Scissor and deal with the lightning projectiles from the pods on the elevator. So fuck that.
No, escalators.
Whatever. Go for the pods first, because it'll send... You'll have a whole shit ton of riots to deal with if you don't. It does stop. Oh yeah, there's my first parry of the playthrough actually. You can tell you did a parry when there's a loud metal cling. Oh, I love that as well. When you do when you destroy a Devil Breaker with the breakaway, he says stuff like "Sorry, Nico." Oh yeah, yeah. The fast fuckers, the riots. Kind of like the hunters.
So Nico loves making these rope machines, but she hates it when they get destroyed.
She knows that her quality control sucks ass on it, and she's just trying to pin the blame on Nero. Now, in order to ride on Punchline and surf around on it, you have to send it out first, and then when you call it, you can call it back. If the regular Devil Breaker attack for Punchline, you send it at the enemy and it flies around and hits them repeatedly. What you have to do in order to ride on it, there's our first use of Tomboy, and what a finish for it!
Nice.
To do that spinning attack while in the air with Tomboy, you have to do a stinger motion, I believe.
Please deposit ticket.
You need a ticket to go through. Right on by. Yeah, Punchline. In order to ride on it when it's attacking the enemy after you send it out at it, press circle to call it back and hold circle. Nero will then start surfing on it Tony Hawk style in midair. The amount of time you can stay on it is dependent on your style rank.
Right, let's see what Nico's, how she's going to use the indestructible Van
What's that
Danden.
logo on his left shoulder, actually?
Nearly ran him over, you dick.
Oh, that's a nice little callback. I didn't know that. The logo
What callback?
The logo on his left shoulder.
You can't see it under his sword right now, but when you actually attack it, the logo's on his back as well.
It's the logo for the Order of the Sword.
Oh, okay, from 4.
Yeah. But they're
Which
kaput
makes
now,
sense,
so...
because that was the order he was effectively
Yeah,
raised by.
they're kaput though,
But they're-
now,
yeah.
so... There's the Table Hopper. That returns from DMC4. Remember the very quick dodge you can do at the very last second? There you go. Again, here... Oh, yes!
Exceed 3.
Yes! Give him a little taste of the good shit! Exceed level 3. Now I can... You know that streak I've been using? If I get level 3... 1, 2, 3! Just like the MC4.
Right, what arms are you going to use, you dirty bastard?
Not Sweet Surrender. I'll tell you that much. The only use I ever got out of Sweet Surrender in this playthrough was as a combo extension, I think, earlier when I did the breakaway.
That's not what Kiri's saying.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Nico, don't ever make something like that again. Cut to Nico making something just like that again, only...
No, she's then going to sweet. No, she's gonna... she's gonna make the next model Sweet Surrender harder. Then Sweet Surrender with a vengeance.
You make Die Hard 2 jokes and you haven't even seen Die Hard 2, you blasphemous asshole. You haven't even seen the first Die Hard. Yes, he still has not to this day seen Die Hard 1. I ought to just walk
A lot of people
out
say that's a Christmas movie.
It is. It is. I don't care if it was released in July. It's a Christmas movie. I ought to just walk out of the room until you actually fucking watch Die Hard 1 at the very least. You blasphemous motherfucker. Like, Sean, please tell me you've seen the Die Hard movies.
Definitely the first one.
Good.
I think I've seen 2, 3, and maybe one of the other ones.
Maybe 4. 5's
I think I've seen.
I think that was the one we went to see together, which is kind of unfortunate, actually. I definitely remember seeing the 5th Die Hard with Andrew. I know that much. But the 5th one is unfortunately the worst, easily.
That's probably what got me away from the series.
No, stop putting it off and watch the first 4. They're amazing. The 3rd one is one of my favourites as well because of Samuel L. Jackson.
I did see a clip of that where he's driving through the park. He's like, watch it, watch it, watch it. Are you aiming for these people?
No! What? Maybe that mime. Love the atmosphere here.
Oh, hi,
actually.
V.
Time for a little pantomime.
Wait. Was
Yeah,
that-
it's a stage. A stage.
Well, is that a sculpture of Hogwarts?
No. Proto-Angelo. Yep, the Knights are back in full force.
Oh,
But they have a different design this time around.
so they're all based on Neil Angelo.
On Neo Angelo, yeah. These are the weaker versions, the Scudo Angelos.
Oh, fuck, you got an army now.
Yep.
Nice. Getting the band back together, huh?
What evil lurks? I must destroy.
I must break you.
Well, I would hope your plan's to destroy evil. Yeah, no. Here's a rather unfortunate thing. As soon as the fight starts, the damn surroundings collapse, and we're stuck on this thing while it's sliding down the mountainside. There's no environmental hazards. 1, 2, 3! Yeah!
So
See
what?
that?
So V will actually help you this time.
1, 2, crazy.
Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, finish, or
finish.
be gone, I think.
So V's
Probably
gonna.
V,
So
actually.
I know. Oh, you know what? I'm getting mixed up
because
because in the Japanese audio, he actually does go 1, 2, 3. That's where I was like mistaking it from.
So V is actually gonna help you this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Not on higher difficulties. He will go down, and once he does, that's it. He's out for the rest of the fight. Yeah, there's Tomboy, but as you can see, it's really hard to control.
And I imagine this would be the same if you win this mission with V and then done.
Yeah, Nero's fighting.
Nero's fucking helping you.
Oh, but I can actually fight effectively. Unlike you frail little bastard. Like, all you do is play around with your fancy little cane.
No, all he does is summon
Yeah,
dudes
so
During the
you
in.
battle,
one?
Griffin zaps him. And he's like, sorry, kid. I was aiming for the other guy, I swear.
I assure you, it was an accident.
Wait, no, what you
Everyone
don't,
was like,
No, what-
chicken stew tonight, bitch.
no, what you don't see is you see Griffin and Shadow and Nightmare doing all the fighting, then turn to see V eating popcorn.
Oh, there
He's
goes.
just sitting back in his book.
Bye, Tomboy. I'm sorry for getting you broken.
So,
Now,
so is this a boss or is this just a gauntlet?
This is your boss for the mission, essentially.
Yeah.
It's just the Proto-Angelo and the Scudo-Angelos.
Yeah, so it's like going for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you kill all of them, the mission ends. Oh, what did I get hit by there? What? Oh, the sweep slash. They like to throw those moves out
Wait,
when
Sweep
you
the
don't
Grey
expect
Dog?
them. No. No, you see those shields they're holding? They well guard attacks with them, but you can break them once you do enough damage to them. The Proto-Angelo, on the other hand, oh my god, I hate fighting that motherfucker on Dante Must Die. He has far too much health. He has like, there's a hidden defense mechanic that kicks in when he gets to a certain threshold of health. Oh yeah, it's fucking suplexing him. We're going full Josh from RE5 here. I am the legend, not Josh. Yeah, I think the other character. I think Griffin starts speaking like that if V's in danger of going down. Yeah, a lot of his taunts from 4 return. I think the only... I don't remember if I do,
But
but
again, the taunts leave you wide open.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're nowhere near as abusable as they were in DMC, like 1.
What? They're just abusables like what? As
Yeah,
Shangwa
like-
in Soul
like
Calibur
3,
4.
4.
Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
Funny enough, Wendy Lee voices Sean Hua, and she's the voice of Thresh, and she's been voicing Sean Hua since Soul Calibur 2. Oh yeah, there! That's how you finish it!
Aye, we're a body slam.
The announcer didn't even get to finish it. Smoking sexy. Cut off.
There's your £50 check.
Aye.
Earned it, I have. 'Cause I'm smoking, sexy and stylish. But I don't smoke.
Took us long enough to get here. What? Tired already?
That would have been hilarious if V just lying dead.
Exhausted.
You go on. I'm just gonna have a little nap.
Is that so?
I was here.
Does it explain how V
Yeah.
introduced to Nero?
V first introduces himself to Dante. We'll see that later. But for now, they've essentially agreed to work together, and Nero's just sort of accepting him as a trusted partner for now.
Right, okay.
And you're just going to give him some hints to his backstory there.
Yeah,
So you're saying
You're
the
gonna miss all the
Red
fun.
Grave was attacked before and he was there.
yeah.
I must seek out the Devil's Sword Sparta.
What? Yeah, I don't think that's such a good idea. Trust me.
What? We don't want more power, Nero? Because V is actually trying to seek it out to give to Nero, because he knows that V is nowhere near strong enough to wield Sparta.
Yeah.
But Nero could possibly be strong enough to do it.
Possibly do it. But at the same time, as far as Neo's concerned, the last time someone tried to use Sparta, it was Sanctus.
Yeah.
Right, wasn't it Arkham? Who
No,
tried to use it?
Arkham
That was the Force
in
Edge in
3.
DMC3.
Right,
and
okay.
Trish, undercover, had
Yeah, I remember.
handed over Sparta to the Order of the Sword
Yeah.
and forced Dante into action.
Ah, right.
And Nero wasn't in 3.
So yeah, we have no idea what's going to happen next. We need to seek out the Devil Sword Sparta for Nero. So we'll see you guys later.